Ciao Internet, AXN here, and this is my arcade. Welcome back again, and tonight I'm gonna live react to the new developer direct from Xbox. This is the 2024 developer direct. I'm assuming these are gonna be just once a year, since now they're labeling them with the year. This is developer direct 24. So I'm very curious about the games that they are gonna show. We're talking about the new game from Obsidian, about the Indiana Jones game. I'm very curious about. We're gonna see a reveal here. What's going on with Ninja Theory and Hellblade 2, and also Our History Untold, which I'm not really excited about, but you know, maybe they change my mind in this occasion. Anyhow, it's about to start the video premieres in 60 seconds, so we're about to get in this thing. Hopefully they're gonna surprise us with something new, like they did last year with Hi-Fi Rush. I'm not expecting them to shadow drop anything this time around, but who knows, maybe it could be like a nice thing, a nice like twist for this kind of event for Xbox specifically, since they need to gain some kind of trust and some kind of like big motivation for awareness about this kind of events. I'm happy they're bringing back this, especially this developer direct, because it's a nice way to showcase first party games, both from just a gameplay standpoint, and also from how developers see the game they are working on. Even though last year, the one that, yeah, the direct they made, which was a separate one just for Starfield, was a little bit disingenuous. I think they sold the game kind of they told us that the game was something a little, just a smidge different than what it ended up being, and therefore there was the big shitstorm surrounding Starfield, even though I think it's a pretty good game. I didn't finish it yet, but oh, all right, there we are. So let's get into it. Holy shit! The volume almost killed me. Okay, 40 seconds and we are in. Hopefully the quality of the stream of the video it's good enough, because usually this is not a live stream though. It's just a premiere from a preloaded video, so I think it is gonna look better than usual streams. All right, here we go. Kind of weird this time, our graphics doesn't fit the event at all, but you know, maybe this is something that they just bought the way it was from a stock service or something like that. Okay, and we're in. All right, 18 plus. Direct from the devs. Yeah, that's the point of it, right? Pum 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 pum. Skip the volume just a little bit lower, so you can hear what the hell I'm saying. Coming to Xbox. I cannot do that. D&D stuff. That's Obsidian, all right. Was that Senua? All right, I want to see. Even though we've seen Hellblade 2 a lot of times. Oh, 60 FPS for everything. I like that. Okay, I wanna really see Ninja Theory explain stuff. Okay, okay, Avowed first. Seems appropriate. Yeah, Pillar's universe is so appealing to me, but the Pillar games are just too hardcore for me. I can't.
Action RPG, Avowed.
I just can't.
Avowed is an adventure into the heart of the living lands.
Whoa, what the hell?
Here at the edge of the known world, where you must put a
it didn't look like this in the last trailer.
Discover a secret at the heart of the living lands. At Obsidian, we love
it looks much better.
Themes, dynamic gameplay, and thoughtful reactivity. And Avowed is no different.
Oh wow.
We set out to blend the believable
that little like
to give players a world
that small
experience like no other. It's colorful,
there we go.
Vibrant,
it is colorful, but it's different from what they showed in the last trailer. It looked bad.
There's going to be a lot of great secrets to discover, one of which has a really personal connection to you as the player character, and you're going to have a great time getting to know those secrets.
So they can write a freaking game. That's like
encounters,
the least I can expect from them. Okay, it does look great.
Gameplay and the depth and breadth of choice that you get with an RPG.
It looks much better. I think that the lighting, man, the lighting does so much for these kind of games. Like, they didn't really update anything else, I think. It's just the lighting.
So we developed a flexible combat system that allows you to quickly swap from spellcasting and sharpshooting to melee combat.
Okay, I like that.
The freedom to mix and match your loadout to fit the way
it looks much better than the last time we see it.
For all battles, you can combine a variety of weapons, attacks, and abilities for tactical advantages against a wide range of enemy types.
Okay, I like the spellcasting.
Hacking and slashing. You're making real-time decisions about when to use
I like the ooh.
Powerful melee attacks.
It does look
parries, and special attacks.
A little bit stiff.
If you choose to
it's very difficult not to make a first-person game like this look stiff.
Enemies at mid-range. Using the Tanglefoot ability,
just a few studios that can do that
to focus
very
on
well.
weaker or tougher combatants in an intentional and controlled manner. It's important to pay
but it already looks better than the Skyrim combat, right?
Some are
much better.
Difficult, and others you must make sure you prioritize.
And I like the environment.
Healing capabilities will put you in a tough spot. To help with the different encounters you will face, we provide customizable loadouts that can be quickly switched during combat.
Like what I'm seeing.
That means you can play however you want. Equip a sword and shield,
give it to me.
into battle. Dual-wield pistols
look,
and control
man, the environment looks so much better than the last trailer.
Wands to feel like a gunslinging mage.
So much better.
Use your enchanted wand to freeze enemies,
yeah, the animation still needs some work. I don't know the release date for this game.
Hard to keep you constantly engaged as battles unfold by creating a balance between pressure and manageability during combat.
All right.
Players will have ample choices for how to build and progress their envoy in the world of the living lands as they get to know the game and the story and explore the many diverse regions.
Oh yeah.
Some quests in Avowed will have
the regions look
difficult
great.
Decisions with profound consequences.
This place
like
looks
this
great.
side quest you may encounter in Shatterscarp, the third region you'll explore on your journey through the living lands.
All right.
As you're exploring, you come across
the
bodies of these fallen soldiers. And as you explore the remains of the battle, it's up to you to determine who, if anyone, is at fault.
Just the four of us. Manu, Kiri, Naoki, and me. Training under Captain Ruiki.
I don't see his eyes. I want to see his eyes. I want to see if he looks... They don't look dead. They look better than the one in Starfield. They don't look dead at all. Bethesda is so difficult to do this. I don't know.
Making the right choice
what the
is
hell?
always what it seems. We embrace moral nuance and gray areas, trusting players to make tough decisions in complicated situations.
My squad and I rested in the cave by the water last night, and as we were sleeping, we were ambushed by those miserable Zorips. I was so surprised, and it was so dark.
It doesn't look bad.
I just got separated from everyone else. Look, I can't face those monsters alone, but I have to know if anyone else made it out. Of course he did. Sergeant Asui never has a thought.
Facial animation in generated is not mock-up, especially I think for like
Captain Ruiki was sick,
random NPCs like this. But it looks okay, I wanna say. Looks much better than Starfield's.
Why is he not here with you? What happened?
At the end of the quest, you have a choice. When you confront Private Naoki, if you
this game is gonna be all
you,
about choices.
Hand over the badges and let him go back home.
You're right. Real battle isn't something you can prepare for, is it? It's not my fault. No, they
Private, no key.
should have never have camped in the cave. I'll take the badges. I'm going back to Third Born.
But if you confront him, if you believe that he fled the site of the battle as an act of cowardice, then he might challenge you to a fight to reclaim his honor. Either way, when you return to town, you'll see the consequences of your actions and the choices you made during this quest. Creating an immersive experience like Avowed is anchored in the world we build. Art
If it's
director Matt Hansen
anything
and the
like
team
the
worked to
other
create a
worlds,
unique, colorful, and dynamic visual
it's gonna be great.
style.
From the outset, we knew that we wanted Avowed setting to feel
These guys
rich,
are good.
weird,
These guys are
and
good developers.
wonderful.
You
We found
can
inspiration in a wide swath
you can expect
of real-world
like
cultures,
a good
helping us
game.
create a
Look at
unique
this, looks
RPG
much better.
experience. By contrasting the vibrant
It's all
with the
lighting.
dull,
It's all
more potent
lighting.
spaces with sickly ones,
The
we
only
can
thing that
better
which
deliver
was
complex
off in the
emotional
last trailer was
experiences
the
for our
lighting.
players.
Everything just the
Living
same.
Lands is a continent of untamed valleys.
It's
with
just
widely
tuned up the
varied
lighting
biomes, from
like the way it
luxuriant
should be.
forests to volcanic wastes. And each of those
I
regions
really
itself is a
like the
confluence
environment
of
I'm
storied
seeing.
landscapes.
Really like it.
All of the regions have a lot of special things associated with them, but I have a deep place in my heart for Shatterscarp. As you're wandering
Look at these
the wastes of
places.
Shatterscarp, you might notice off in the distance a vibrant jewel of color.
Look at that.
By transitioning from destitute,
Whoa.
muted tones of a wasteland of sand,
So this
and
kind of
marching in
worlds,
towards a
like they look
beautiful
like this,
oasis.
colorful
There's the
and different
opportunity there for
and
life,
like
for
varying
adventure, and even a little
in
danger.
types and like biomes and stuff
We
like
hope you've
that.
enjoyed this look at
They
Avowed.
really
We're
like
thrilled to
push
share
the
more about
gamer
game
to
in the
explore
coming
more.
months,
I
and
think
we
I'm
can't wait for
I'm
you to explore the
I
living
will be
lands when
engaged
Avowed
by that
launches this
world.
fall.
Okay, you have a dodge, which is good. Like alleviates a little bit of the stiffness of the combat. It doesn't look bad at all. Oh, nice artwork right here. I want to place that on my desktop. Fall. All right, they have a little bit of time left to like maybe iron out some of those animations. Still, the game looks good. I'm happy. I'm happy about it. All right, that was quick. Oh, that was really quick. All right. Oh, well, let's go. Let's go. What are those monsters? Those like... oh god. I already have the
Hi, I'm
feels.
Don Matthews, studio head here at Ninja Theory in Cambridge, UK. We're now in the final months of development on Senua's Saga
Final months.
Hellblade 2. And the team is
Look
working
at
hard
this.
to bring you an unforgettable journey into Senua's unique world.
There's something
and her
about
battle
like
for
UK
survival,
accents
where we have once again
explaining
combined
stuff.
high
Look at
fidelity
this.
and
Jesus
immersive
Christ, it looks
presentation
great.
with a shorter, narrative-led experience that focuses on the things that we really care about and that we hope you care about.
Shorter narrative, I guess. What the hell? Shorter than the first one? Or shorter than like usual 2023 games.
She wants to stop
Melina!
the Vikings who raided her village right
Hello.
at their source, in Iceland. But not just her quest has changed. Senua herself has grown since the first Hellblade. She's made peace with her past and is no longer in such fear of her visions and voices. While the Furies are still her constant companions,
She's embracing the
she
voices.
encounters new people along the way.
Jesus
some of which
Christ.
value her unique
The
perspective,
character looks
and others who
insane.
reject it.
Little by little, this settlement became my tribe.
So there are dialogues
In the game, Senua
between
arrives
characters,
from 10th
not just in
century
Senua's
on the
head.
trail of the Vikings who have been enslaving her people. In the story, we're trying to be as faithful to history as we can up to a point.
The thing is, they're showing a lot of walking, and I feel like they will have the usual backlash about being
Senua
a
face
walking
up to
simulator.
giants who have plunged the land into chaos, and which in turn has seen the rise of the Droiga, a violent threat that has swept through the settlements
Alright.
she'll discover.
You know what combat does this
Senua
reminds
will
me?
make new enemies,
Um,
and also new
what's it
allies
called? Like
who
the
come
Xbox
to see
game,
her
like the
unique perspective as a
Ancient
beacon of
Rome
hope. And
Gladiator
she'll
stuff
discover along
game.
with us how
Xbox
this
One launch game.
viewpoint can have its advantages.
Okay, floating stuff. I already liking it.
Senua is a Celtic warrior who experiences psychosis, seeing things that other people don't, hearing voices, and having unique beliefs about the world around
there will be
her.
puzzles.
To bring Senua's perspective of the world to life in a truthful way, we have once again worked closely with Professor Paul Fletcher at the University of Cambridge, as well as people with lived experience of psychosis.
Yeah.
What does that mean?
Oh, these voices give me the chills.
Players will find themselves traversing beautiful and hostile environments, seeking answers from patterns and signs that Senua sees in her own unique way, and battling through encounters with enemies that will push Senua to her limits.
Oh god. It's gonna be great.
On Saga, we've taken everything to the next level.
Saga.
With a new motion capture space, a bigger stage team, a stunt crew, and a new cast.
Yeah, technically,
we spent a lot of time planning
like
the
technology,
shoots,
from a technological standpoint, this is gonna be freaking insane.
Like, how can we make this fight feel different from the previous fight?
Look at this.
All new combat for the sequel. One of our key goals was the ability to actually tell a story throughout it.
Jesus!
It does feel very different from the first game, but it's very brutal and you're very invested in it. Senua isn't a superhero. She's fighting for survival, and we want the player to feel her struggle in every step of her journey.
Holy crap.
We want the player to always feel like they just scraped through, just survived.
It does feel like that. Hopefully it feels great to control, but it looks amazing. It looks amazing.
Her instincts are amazing, and she really doesn't need much help from me. On stage, our main focus is storytelling. So I get to watch the actors and see all the beautiful expressions on their faces. And then I have to wait a little while, and then I get to see that all again in-game, in costume, on location, everything. It's a great experience, a great process.
Does it gotta feel good? Look at this fucking game! It looks gorgeous.
Your disbelief and pull you into Senua's story.
Wow.
We were lucky enough to do a few reference gathering trips in Iceland. You have to be
okay, this is the reference photo.
Scale,
okay.
Everything is incredible.
Oh man, I want to go to Iceland. It looks so good.
You see a scene or you see a small section of the game and you're like, yeah, that works. That's amazing.
I've been to Scotland this year and I really loved it. I think that I will really like
manifesting the voices he hears.
A trip in Iceland.
These voices come to life through binaural audio, which provides a good representation
of binaural audio is amazing.
Binaural audio is perfect for this because
it's an amazing technique.
Surround yourself in a three-dimensional space.
Yeah.
In the first game, we only applied to the voices that Senua listens in her
It's all binaural?
In this game, through a spatial audio technology and some extra little things within the game.
Holy shit.
There is music that is binaural. Every single sound has the potential to be binaural, so everything is spatialized around you, and it's a very beautiful experience.
Man, this is gonna be great. Guys, play this game with your headphones, like a nice pair of headphones on, because this is gonna sound fucking crazy.
It's not only about quality, it's about personality. So when you
listen
to Hellblade, you know
the whole game is binaural. Fuck.
On the music, we are working with Heilung, which for me is a personal privilege because I really admire them.
Yeah, they were great at the Game Awards.
Their craft, their depth, their meaning in the music, it really connects.
It was a nice moment at the Game Awards. Yeah.
Really special. We are also working with a heavy metal
The problem with the Game Awards was too freaking long. The whole show was too freaking long. But that was a nice moment.
We had that binaural touch of music.
Yeah. This is basically the rig you use to record binaural audio. Like it simulates like the separation of a human ear, pair of ears.
Our mission here at Ninja Theory is to craft life-changing art with game-changing tech, and that's our aim in Senua's Saga Hellblade 2, is to not only see where.
Yeah,
Senua
the only
goes
thing that
next,
like worries me is the fact that they
really
said that it's a
meaningful
shorter
for our
experience.
players.
I feel that
My hope
it's
is that they will
about
really
like
connect to Senua as a
compared to
character,
the
and
usual
even
games.
if they can't really relate to what she's going through, maybe they know someone that relates to that character, and they can then
It's gonna be
understand
like
that
a
person
very,
better.
very high quality
Well, I
8
don't wanna
hours
sound
game,
cheesy,
6 to
but
8
in a
hours
way
game,
I'm
like a
Senua.
super high
Like,
quality movie
she
basically.
exists and doesn't. It exists through all of our work, through every ninja. So
To every ninja, they call themselves ninjas. I freaking love this place. I want to work there.
This character that grows and grows and grows and grows and keep growing and keep changing. So that
It looks
makes
like a
real.
cool place to work in.
I'm so proud of the love, care, and passion our team here at Ninja Theory are putting into Senua's Saga Hellblade 2. Our hope is to not only create a game that is great to play, but to craft an experience. That
Yeah,
reaches thinking
hopefully
and
the
feeling.
combat will be
From our combat
engaging
gameplay
enough
through to our
and not
action
just
set
like a
pieces, from our
scripted
cinematic scenes
cutscene.
to our puzzle solving. Everything
Puzzle solving is
crafted
gonna be
in
there, yeah,
service
of course. I
Senua's
think it's
journey,
a
a journey
important
that you
part
can
of the game.
embark on May 21st.
What? Okay, okay, we got a date. May 21st. We're gonna scare the crap out of us in this game on May 21st. Tune in. Very cool. Very cool. I'm very happy. What the? Oh, holy shit. There we go. What happens? Shadow drop? What? What? Square Enix? The hell is that? Is this the action game? What the f... Okay, Microsoft. This event is late.
My name is Masaru Oyamada, producer for the Mana series here at Square Enix.
What the hell is this? Visions of Mana. Okay, sneak peek, so it's not a shadow drop, but whatever. Yeah, Secret of Mana is basically a spin-off. And there are some people that really love like the Mana series, even more than Final Fantasy. If this drops on Game Pass, they got a good one. Alright. I like the style already. 60 FPS. So the combat is very actiony. It reminds me a little bit of Kingdom Hearts, probably. Okay, telegraphs on the ground. Doesn't look bad. If it has a nice story, you know, in characters, I can put up with that kind of gameplay.
Hello, I am
Hello.
Koichi from Grabs. I am so happy to introduce the newest game in the Mana series to Xbox players.
Yeah, gotta love this. Look at this. Look at the way he's dressed. It's in complete contrast to the game style. He looked like he's like out of Final Fantasy 15.
ドット絵からスタートしたモンスターたちをどのような形で最新化して聖剣伝説ビジョンズ・オブ・マナに落とし込むかデザインの方向性からモデルの
So the monsters are the original monsters that just like translating into the modern era. That's cute.
伝説ファイナルファンタジー外伝を作っていた頃から自分の頭の中ではモンスターたちは立体的に動いて
Like kind of a remake of the original vision of the Final Fantasy adventure game.
最新作では聖剣伝説のモンスターたちのただ可愛いだけではなく恐ろしさの部分もしっかりと表現できているのでバトル中はモンスターたちの表情
Okay, I like the mobility already.
これまで聖剣伝説シリーズには 空を旅する、海を渡る手助けをしてくれる頼もしい
Okay, word traveling. I like word traveling. Okay, first of all, ooh, you got mounts.
陸上を猛スピードで駆け回ってくれるピックル。ピックルも石井さんが新たに考案してくださっています。
Cool. All right. So it is an open world game. So I have to say, first thing that I have noticed is that I like the main character design, which is so important in these kind of games, because I almost completely dropped Final Fantasy XII because I didn't like the way Van looked. Because you have to see them all the time, right? I think it's important to nail the main character design. I kind of like this one.
もう一つの挑戦は楽曲面です。
Okay, give me some fucking good music for this. These kind of games need great music.
最新作として素晴らしい新たな楽曲が生まれました。
素晴らしい。
BGM でもしっかり聖剣伝説シリーズらしさを感じてもらえると思います。過去シリーズの楽曲を手掛けたクリエイターたちが全100曲という
Okay, I like what I'm hearing, even though it's kind of generic. 100 songs.
フィールドの探索からバトルまでをシームレスに体験できる。
This theme is kind of generic, but maybe they have some good ones. I wanna hear like the combat. Yeah, exactly. Let me listen to it. Let's take a listen. Yeah. Okay. Boring ass music. Into. It's not changing.
今作はアクション RPG 聖剣伝説
Didn't
の
get
アクション部分が強化されています。空中でのアクションがバトルの鍵となっており、
This is a different
武器
character.
での攻撃だけでなく魔法での攻撃も可能になっています。
Okay, I like the combat. It looks dynamic.
本作ならではの特徴として、
I don't like the
聖剣伝
cat
説シ
boy.
リーズではおなじみの精霊たちがい
I
ますが、
prefer this one.
その力を宿した武器を使うとバトルを手助けしてくれるように
This is the perfect Game Pass
精霊
game.
によっては様々な特性の
This
違い
is the
がありますので、
freaking perfect Game
その
Pass game.
効果とともに聖剣伝説の世界らしい不思議な力で爽快な
If
バト
this
ルを楽
drops
しんでいただ
in
けます。
Game Pass, I'm gonna play this. I don't know if it's the kind of game that I would spend my money on it. But Game Pass? Yeah, fuck yeah.
聖剣伝説らしさを感じてもらえる作品になるよう小山田君を中心にチームのみんなが頑張って作ってくれていますので、ぜひ発売日を楽しみに待っていてください。私自身もプレイするのを楽しみにしています。
聖剣伝説シリーズとして
Releasing on Xbox
ユーザーの皆さんにお届けする
and
本作聖剣伝説
no Game Pass mentioned.
ぜひご期待ください。
Goddamn.
この忘れられない冒険を Xbox ユーザーの皆
This
さんに
summer,
楽しんでいただける日が今から待ちきれません。
I want it on PC Game Pass, man. Summer. And PC. Okay, the fact that it's available also on PC, gives us a pretty good chance of it being dropped in Game Pass, I would say. Because, oh well, maybe they mean just freaking Steam. If not, if it's dropping in on the Windows Store, I think it's gonna be on Game Pass. Okay, this is the part that does not actually excite me, but yeah, let's take a look.
Hello, and welcome to AXN
Hello.
Games. We founded the studio in 2013 with our decades of personal experience building some of the most beloved strategy games of all time, like Civilization 5. We came together to create something
Never
new
freaking
and
played the
innovative
Civ
in a
game.
genre we all love.
You love.
Our history on
I
Twitter is
mean.
a game we've dreamt of making.
Aura is an homage to historical gamers, strategy gamers, 4X gamers. It features all the depth and gameplay fans of this genre love, where you'll explore the world, expand your nation, govern your people, and engage with your rivals on the international stage. But it isn't just more of the same. With Aura, we wanted to challenge some of the preconceived notions about the genre, push it forward in a modern, empowering, and truly compelling and approachable way.
For some people, this is gonna be a freaking good game.
Which are all
it's gonna be amazing for some people.
Add to the soundtrack and expand the game and make it really good.
I love that they left that in the edit.
Dan, we started in his basement.
That's nice.
It's been an amazing process to
nice touch from the editors.
We started small, building a robust game engine, questioning our design assumptions, and prototyping out features, rediscovering what made us fall in love with strategy games in the first place.
The end result is Ara, the historical grand strategy game that presents a living world where you can rule how you want to
It's not that it doesn't look good for what it is, right? It's really not my type of game.
We knew we needed deep systems with outcomes that encourage exploration and give players the power to experiment and make meaningful strategic choices. While
this is a third-party
we also wanted to explore
exclusive, right?
Parts of history and give players from around
But they have already, like in Xbox Studios, they already have some studios that make this kind of games.
And finally, we knew that for players
so
to
I don't
feel the
think they
impact of
need
their
to
decisions,
get this.
they would need to see their choices reflected in the game world itself, not just.
It's such a niche kind of game, or at this point in time, I would say. I think it's niche, right? Oh, it's just me that I don't like this kind of game. I know some people that really like love this game.
A blank canvas for players to paint the society of their dreams.
The living world isn't just a map. It reflects the choices players make over the course of the game.
Yeah, what
You
imagine?
can see everything from the settling of the wilderness to cultural influence on architecture over time to the
When I was like a child, I think I was more attracted to this kind of game. Still,
leading their people as they thrive and grow.
Like I tried them, I played them a little bit. I don't think I played Civ.
And no feature better exemplifies this than the Prestige
I
system.
think I tried the Stronghold, something called Stronghold, I think I remember. Play.
Impressive and important nation the world has ever known. This is measured by prestige,
Maybe
the player's
age.
score that proves
I
their
don't know
worth as a
which one I tried
Prestige
when I was
system gives players
like
the
younger.
chance to decide what kind of
I
leader they
never
want.
I never finished
Do they
one
want
of
to
these
pursue
games.
great
I
works
just
of arts
tried
and
them.
culture? Military might. Scientific
It's not that I don't like strategy. I like
choice of
strategy
theirs.
game, but just not this kind of
Ara,
strategy
there are
game.
no set victory
I like
Players get to decide
like
what is most
Warcraft
important
2,
to them
Warcraft
and
3,
focus and prioritize on
Supreme
those goals
Commander.
while still being able to win the game.
Those I
Personally,
liked.
When I play Ara, I like to build triumphs. Triumphs are our collection of incredible monuments and architectural achievements from throughout human history. Like the Great
Alright.
Pyramid of Giza. They're hard to build, but worth it, giving huge prestige bonuses and game-changing abilities to the nation that constructs them.
Another aspect of Ara that I'm personally excited about is our crafting system.
The crafting system offers a unique challenge to the player that they generally won't see often in the 4X genre. Succeeding at balancing, gathering the right things,
4X
turning them
genre.
into the tools that you need,
Is this
and then finally
how this
getting to the
type of game is
outcome or
called?
reward of something like an
4X?
important improvement or triumph just changes
I didn't
the
know that.
challenge
I don't know what it
exists
means.
in Ara compared to other 4X games.
Crafting plays out in Ara at a national scale, with players honing and combining the natural resources they harvest
Yeah, I'm
into all
bored.
manner of goods and components.
I'm
Those are
bored.
the foundation for everything.
I can't.
International trade, to
I can't lie
advance
about
cities'
this.
citizens' lives,
I don't
and
know,
even
no.
manufacturing the weapons necessary to draft military units.
Call me
The
when it's
crafting
over.
system in Ara encourages thoughtful, advanced planning. It rewards players who can see the strategic outcome of all their collective decisions, and not just the individual ones.
I'm proud of the work that's gone into our simultaneous turn
Still
system.
isn't over.
Many strategy games have players alternate taking turns and reacting to their opponent's moves. In Ara, all players' actions are resolved at the same
So they,
time. This rewards players'
so they
ability to
kept
navigate
Indiana
uncertainty,
Jones for
to
last,
predict and
which
strategically
makes
plan
sense,
for a
which
variety of
because it's the
scenarios in a
only
moment.
game that we
This
didn't
system makes Ara
see
just
anything
feel
about
more real.
up until
In a
now.
typical strategy game,
It's a big
once a turn is
surprise,
finished, you have to wait
and
for a
I'm
long time.
hoping,
With simultaneous
man,
turns,
please,
speaking those
dear
turns
gods of
low,
video games,
you get to keep
please
playing the game and
let
stay engaged rather than
this
having those
indie
periods
game
of downtime where you're not doing anything.
look good.
It's not easy sifting through
Please.
all of history and picking what to include, For Aura, we wanted to offer
I like
a fresh
Indiana Jones.
perspective, so we looked at
And
cultures
I'm really
throughout
in
millennia
for
across
an adventure game that like in the same lane of Tomb Raider and stuff like that. Because the last one I played, I think it's Uncharted 4, and it's been a while since I played it. So
scientific and cultural prodigies, and many more.
Confucius.
Each leader in Aura has a number of special abilities determined
It's the
by
first time that I
personality
read
traits, as well as a
that name
powerful
in
and
English.
unique leader trait
In
informed
Italian,
by
it's
their
Confucio.
contributions to world history.
With a diverse global roster, we know players will find leaders that they will want to play. And even a few that may surprise them with how fun it is when those leaders are handed the reins of power.
Please.
For us at Oxide,
I don't know if it's the thing that I don't like this kind of game, and this looks like this feels to me like the longest video so far.
Building the game
The longest section of the event so far.
In the end, we believe this makes for a deeper connection
Maybe it's
between
me.
the players and the game.
One
I
of my
didn't check the
favorite
time
examples is when we
codes.
first introduced the concept of dangerous wildlife to the game. It turns out, in our first iteration, it was maybe
The place is overrun by cats,
we knew we should
and the
probably make
cats
a
are
change when
eating
one
the
of our
people.
insiders made a forum post that was just
cougars.
Cougars, I hate cougars.
Cougars. Okay, cats. I say cats. Cougars.
I'm
Look at
happy to
that.
report, based on
Okay,
all
at
this
least it's
feedback,
funny.
that I think we ended up in a good place with the overall threat level of mountain lions to a player's citizenry.
It's been years
Yeah.
of hard work to bring you a strategy experience like no other.
That developer
excited
had
to finally see the finish line.
Persona, like the
wait for
Persona
players to get
5
their hands on the game later this year.
wallpaper on
But the
the
launch of
desktop.
Aura is only the beginning. We are going to maintain our insider program after the release date and continue to listen
So
to
also
players
Atlas
and support
got
the game
his-
into the future.
On behalf
his
of
place
everyone
here.
at Oxide Games,
His
thank you for
spotlight.
joining us today. We can't wait for you to play Aura and to create your own history.
Yeah, right. This is also fall. So now the game that is releasing first in the year is Sanua, is Hellblade. Okay, let's go for indie. Indie machine games. Come on. Surprise. I want a surprise. I want to be delighted by this game.
Hej och välkommen till Uppsala, Sverige, här hos Machine Games. We
the fuck?
are really excited to finally
That's
be
the
able
song.
to share our work on
Are they
Indiana
Swedish?
Jones. Since the first film came out, Indiana Jones has always represented the ultimate adventure.
Yeah,
And today,
indeed.
it's one of the most iconic franchises in pop culture. In this game, you aren't just playing as Indy, you are Indiana Jones. You will see
Indiana
through
Jones!
his eyes and experience a journey that we hope lives up to the
Indiana
proud
Jones.
legacy of Indiana Jones. When Todd Howard first told us about his vision for the game, we knew we would be a very good fit to help bring it to life.
I've wanted to make an Indiana Jones game forever.
Again?
I'd had
Todd?
this idea for what it
He's
would be
everywhere.
like and the story, what Indy was going after, what
Look at
period
how
his
they are
life
teasing
was
us.
in, what kind of art
I've seen
he was
like
gonna
the
have.
corner of the
And
screen
as the
right
years
there.
went on, I thought, who would be like the best studio in the world to make this? And it was my friends at Machine Games. I can remember pitching Lucasfilm on the game and being, a little bit nervous because, look, it's, Indiana Jones, and their response was just overwhelmingly positive, and just that excitement has bled through the whole project, and they have
Let
just
me
been
see
so
it.
trusting and supportive of everything that we want to do with the game.
I don't trust
It's
you,
been a long
Todd.
time. I've been a fan of this my whole life, and I couldn't be more excited to show you what the team here has been up to. Let's take our first look at the new Indiana Jones game.
Oh, come on. Get out of here.
Let me tell you what you are missing, Dr. Jones.
Dr. Jones.
While you were playing your
Okay, a lot of frames, which I like.
was playing you.
It has the look of Wolfenstein. Yeah, it has that Wolfenstein look. It's not bad.
Life of meaning. Instead of ending up here.
He's sweating like crazy.
Forgotten in the sense of Africa.
Fuck! It's him! It's really him! It's Harrison Ford. I didn't expect that. Okay, okay, first person and also third, I think, because they showed the
history.
His shoulders. Oh, it's looking good.
Different ways to interpret the past.
He's actually looking good.
Thousands of years of
I know that guy.
Thoughts and beliefs scattered and buried.
Okay, puzzles. Okay, we like puzzles. So is it switching to third just in cutscenes or stuff like that? I don't know. The cutscenes look rude. Is this something that you can do in the game? Okay, there is third person. I'm not understanding. Okay, like this.
Throughout history, mankind has built sites of great spiritual significance.
I heard that.
If you were to draw a line through these ancient sites around the globe, you get a perfectly aligned circle.
Okay, there is it's a mixture. But I don't understand. Okay, okay.
Trust me.
Let's punch this guy in the face at the rhythm of the music.
Let's see if you can keep up.
What do you mean if I could keep up?
Okay, it's looking good. like fist fight. Okay, set pieces. Let's go. This looks exactly like what I hoped for.
Protector of the the Great Circle.
Circlimani. And the Great it's titled like a movie.
You have any idea how old that was?
Okay, so there's gonna be humor. Okay, I'm happy. This is a great get
Jones
for Xbox.
is such an iconic character, and he means so much to so many people. Everyone here at the studio has their own indie stories and memories. Most of us grew up with his adventures and have been fans of the movies and the character for years. He's a brilliant archaeologist, he's a charismatic everyman, he's passionate and determined. And for us, he's synonymous with adventure.
Now we have the opportunity to tell a new
I'm so happy that they could use Harrison Ford like image.
Putting you in Indy's
But they
shoes,
scanned
letting you
him.
see and feel what he sees and feels. For us at Machine Games, we do that best through first person.
Yeah.
It's the ideal perspective to bring you into the rich, exciting, and interactive world we've built.
Yeah,
We believe that being up close and personal to the adventure
they do first person games.
action
Yeah,
feel like your own.
it's obvious.
Whether it's cracking your whip,
I kind of happy that this is not like a Tomb Raider clone. It's its own thing. It's indie, right?
are much more intense in first person. But we still want you to have those moments. Seeing his iconic silhouette with a hat.
Okay, so there is some third person
and so for
involved.
things like cutscenes and
Mixed in.
environmental traversal, we pull the camera back for a third person view.
Okay, just for
Indiana
just for
Jones and the Great
travel.
Circle is set between Raiders of the Lost Ark and the Last Crusade.
All right, the best place to be.
Indiana is working at Marshall College. He wakes up in the middle of the night to the
This
sounds
looks
of a
done. It is gonna be early in the year.
in the college museum. The mysterious giant of a man.
Is this
makes
gonna
off
be
with
a
what
shadow
seems to
drop?
be a historically insignificant artifact, sparking Indiana's curiosity.
Yeah, this is gonna be a shadow drop. I don't know.
Following the trail,
Maybe
Indiana
not a
heads to
shadow
the
drop,
Vatican,
but
hoping to
maybe
learn
in the
why
first
this
quarter.
particular relic was stolen.
Maybe March or
Discovers
something like that.
things
It's gonna be
aren't what they
crazy.
fear.
This is ooh.
He starts pulling at the strings of a mystery, and it all
Man, if
unravels
this
until
comes
he has
out
no
like in
choice but to
March,
see it through to the end,
Xbox
whatever
here
the
is
end
gonna
may
be stacked. Fucking stacked. Cool.
Need help. Stop. Leave me in Vatican.
I want to say that they Italy. All right, coming home.
Always talk about how clever Indiana Jones is. That had to be
Wanna come
one of our
here?
guiding principles when we were thinking about the type of game we were making.
You look sad, my man.
If he wasn't using his wits to get through the situation.
Okay, puzzles.
The most
This
authentic
did
Indiana
I
Jones
enjoy?
experience we can make is the one that makes you think first.
Sure, there will be some obstacles that will be more easily overcome with the revolver or a gun taken from a disarmed guard. But I think most of the time you'll have more fun, and to be honest, a more genuine indie experience by finding more clever ways to solve a problem.
We always want to be offering more solutions, whether it's trying a different path through the environment to get around.
Okay, the sneaking. I like the sneaking.
Enemy patrols and using them to your advantage. Or using the tools at your disposal, like the whip.
It's an amazing
this game looks good. It's not like a technical showpiece like an Uncharted game would be.
The pyramids of Egypt.
It looks fun and the graphics look great. Look good enough.
The time period the game is set in, and we're trying to make it as authentic and accurate as possible.
And it looks fun. That's the most important part.
Worlds. And in this game, we also had the goal of making it feel like a true cinematic Indiana Jones.
It does look like it. I'm not gonna lie.
One of the best ways to do that is with
like the environment. Oh yeah.
John Williams is the original composer for the indie films, and we're really lucky to have found Gordy Hub, a composer who's been able to capture Williams' essence with his score.
I almost like lost my mind. I thought that we're gonna have actually John Williams involved in the game. But,
a very movie-like
the game,
approach
the
to
music
games like
sounds like a John
We're
Williams
very
score.
physical with our production style. We use a lot of stunt actors. Things like this help us bridge the gap between making a game and making a movie.
They are having so much fun doing all this stuff.
To help bring the world to life as well. Next to Indy, Gina is our other main protagonist. Where Indy is pursuing answers just for the sake of curiosity, Gina has a personal stake in getting to the bottom.
I like her already.
Gina is an investigative reporter who has a lot riding on this adventure. She's been tracking a lead for some time, and now she's
they're talking, they're telling a lot about this game. I just feels like this is close to release. Probably.
Okay, then. Let's see if we can keep up.
Fine. What do you mean if I can keep up? We always love
Cool. I like the banter.
I think we might have found our favorite one yet in Emmerich Voss. He's this intensely psychological.
This is the guy who was sweating a lot.
With the human mind and manipulating it.
He's highly intelligent and the perfect foil for Indy. They're both brilliant people, compelled by their passions and obsessions, but driven down wildly different roads.
Okay.
He creeps up on you and gets under your skin like he gets under Indy's skin. It's captivating.
Dead and forgotten in the sense.
It feels like an indie kind of bad guy.
One of our mottos
it does feel
Indiana
like
Jones
it.
And the Great Circle is adventure first. But in every indie adventure, there are always those moments where he finds himself in the action.
That's been one of those balancing acts for us, and we've ended up with this sort of hybrid
A lot of people
that
talking
mixes
about
melee
it.
combat, stealth, and gunplay.
How you approach any given situation is up to you.
Yeah, the whip.
You may choose to sneak around an enemy patrol, or maybe you'll just pick up a shovel and
I'm wondering how they capture this gameplay, if it's on console or on PC, because if it is on console, the game is looking like
fun and multi-purpose as possible. We want it integrated
like it's
into
gonna
every aspect of
run
the game.
great.
You can use it as a
Well, machine games always run great, and this looks better than any other game they've made so far.
Yes,
Much better. Look at this.
use it in combat.
Look at this lighting.
Everything you'd expect.
Oh, I like that. I like the physics of the whip and how the body of the enemy reacted there. Very cool.
The spirit of discovery is so important to Indiana Jones.
Yeah, it is.
Obviously, there are a handful of puzzles on the main path, but a lot
Look
of
at
puzzles
look at
are
all this
optional
shit.
and are
Is
just
that
there for the players who want
is
to
that
experience
unreal? Looks like
epic traps, small secrets, and hidden puzzles.
that concept art looked like they used AI to make it.
One thing I love about our game is the level of interactivity that we have. We have this world of mystery where
Which is not surprising at all.
a secret. The more you look, the more you'll discover.
They managed to capture his expression very well. Like his smirk. Harrison Ford's smirk.
I want to thank you all for joining us for our big
Joining!
review of Indiana
I love
Jones
this
and
guy.
the Great Circle. Machine Games is
Indiana Jones yawning us.
Experiences with huge set pieces, surprising twists, and immersive narratives.
Yeah,
it's exciting. For
I'm
us
ready.
that we have been able
Tell me the
to stay
date.
So true to the Indiana Jones.
Tell me the date. It's gonna be
close.
close.
An authentic experience while still being able to showcase what makes.
Date's gonna be close.
Us. We are making a game for everyone, whether you are very familiar with the franchise or not. Because at the heart of Indiana Jones,
I'm really happy about this. I think this is gonna be a hit.
I'm also very excited to announce that Indiana Jones and the Great Circle will be coming
Come on.
later this year.
Later when?
I cannot wait to share more soon.
Todd, what are you doing? Later when? So this is the only one that doesn't have a date. Fuck, I was sure that this was gonna be like the closest one. For some reason. Because it looks already done. 2024. This is weird because we have, so they're not just sure about it because we have like a couple of games that are shipping in fall, but I don't think this is gonna ship in fall because it's gonna be too busy. Fall, May. Outro, sizzle reel. Okay, cool. Let's keep the volume running a bit lower. What the fuck? I wanna play Indiana Jones. Oh my god! I didn't expect to be so excited about Indiana Jones. I really didn't expect it. Indie looks freaking amazing. I want to play Indie right now, man. Fuck, I was sure it's gonna like be the closest one to drop. Now I wanna know.
Stay happy.
I love that they are having fun doing this. It's a great look for Xbox, and I love these sizzle reels in which they show bloopers and stuff. Just again, I love this guy. MVP of the show. And this wasn't like a really nice surprise. Really nice surprise from Square Enix. This shows like the goodwill that Square Enix is like having right now with Xbox. Now they just need to bring some of the games that are like sorely missing from Xbox and also PC. Okay, they have to bring Final Fantasy VII Remake, Final Fantasy 16, all that kind of stuff back to the platform and also to PC. Thanks for watching. Thank you guys. What? Next up on Twitch. I don't care. I don't freaking care. All right. Yeah. I want to end my video on a scene from Indiana Jones. Let me just find like a nice indie shot. This is it. Where what the hell? I had it. I don't have it anymore.
For some time, and now she's found an.
All right, this is it.
Always love our villains, and think we might have found our favorite one yet in Emmerich.
Let's keep the villain up. All right. So very nice, very cool show indeed. Apart from Ara, History Untold, which bored the fuck out of me, I was really happy about this show. All the games look great. I like the Square Enix one, the new one that they showed, like the new Mana game. Very cool. I liked what I've seen for Ninja Theory in Hellblade 2. Hellblade 2 looks amazing. I think it's the best looking game I've ever seen. Probably, I don't know. I'm gonna judge it like watching like playing it on my screen. But it freaking looks amazing, and I'm happy that they didn't like really change the formulas too much. They didn't go for something like to compete with God of War or stuff like that. It's a shorter. They immediately said it's a shorter game. It's gonna be 6 to 8 hours, 10 at best, and it's gonna be like super freaking high quality, few hours of entertainment. That's great. I love it. I'm not asking for anything more than that. So that's really hype. It's gonna, and it is the only one that has a date on it, May 21st. I'm on that 100%. And then they showed Avowed. Looked much better than the last trailer, man. Looked much better than the last time they showed it. Very cool. I think I'm gonna have a great time also with Avowed. If it plays and if it like anything like the other words, and if it's fun in a similar way to other words, it's gonna be great. I'm gonna play it. So yeah, that's the W. Hellblade's a W. What was the other one? Indie's a freaking W. Alright, it's not a W for me. It's gonna be a W for someone, because I don't think it's looking bad for what it is. Yeah. Cool. Thank you, Xbox. Finally, it's looking like they're hitting their strides finally with all the acquisitions and all the programming and stuff and all the like the master plan that Phil and Satya were like coming up with in the last couple of years. It's looking like it's coming to fruition finally. So I'm really happy about it, because I'm a PC player and I'm gonna get everything from them. Don't care about my Xbox. I care about what I'm gonna be able to play, and all the Xbox stuff I'm gonna be able to play. So I care about these games. Very cool, very nice. Thank you very much, guys, for listening to me, my stupid ramble every time, and see you guys in the next one. As always, if you like my content, like, share, and subscribe, and see you in the next freaking video. Ciao, 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 ciao.